Hi guys, we're at SeaWorld now. Look at this place. Looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Look at this place. Anyways, I'll see you guys inside. See ya. Okay guys, we're inside SeaWorld. Look at this place. Looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, wow. Yeah. Look at this place. Yeah, so this is Thunder Lake, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah. It looks nice, really. So yeah. I love this place, you know. Looks cool. Okay guys, I'm gonna film the next part of this video, so I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay guys, I guess we're going to see the show now. Excited? Yeah. So yeah, we're actually gonna see the show. Yeah, so yeah.
You even really want to bother with it? No.
And this show's gonna be cool, you know. So, anyways,
You do the pelicans?
oh, we're actually going to see the penguins. So, anyways, see you guys inside. Okay, guys, so we're in the penguins area now. So, yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at all these like penguins, you know. They're cute, aren't they? Like, look. One stuck his face up against the glass. Funny, isn't it? Look at all these
Wow, wow. Look what's one big giant is everywhere.
Look at this. Everyone, look. Look at that. Okay, everyone, now look at the jellyfish.
I found the biggest one. I found the biggest one.
Yeah, look at this. Looks cool, doesn't it? Wow. Look at this. It's a mermaid, everyone. Confused? That looks sad.
That's a lion.
Like, yeah, it's way too confusing in here, so yeah. Look at this. Okay, everyone. everyone, now we're in the jellyfish lab. Yeah, look at this. Those jellyfish are artificial. Artificial. Get the joke, everyone? It's a little joke, but I love it. Anyways. Look at this. Jellyfish right there. Look at this. It's cool, isn't it?
Some of this tiny weeny ones. Very small.
A box jellyfish, eh? That's high, isn't it?
You're gonna get stung by a jellyfish, most likely.
And this is the actual lab, everyone. Looks like something out of Jurassic World, you know?
Oi, why'd you steal people's chips, you stupid pelican? Can you at least give me a bye-bye, you pelican?
Yeah, he's a real one.
Yeah.
Apparently one
That's
side
my
of the
Bogan
can't
voice.
see when-
If you don't know, pelican is an insult that Bogans use. Okay guys, we're about to go to Shark Bay now. I will show you from my POV. Okay. Probably not a good idea, hey? No. Anyways, so yeah, now I'm gonna show video.
I remember they used to have a tiger shark here. Look over there.
Wow. Yeah, I think I see a shark here if you can guys look carefully.
There's one down there.
Yeah,
Or like fish. No, it's shark.
yeah, shark. Oh, I think I see, that's a stingray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, there's sharks down here. Sorry guys, look. See, there's
Big one.
shark here. Yeah, so look at all these. Yeah, yeah. I love.
There's that shark chasing that stingray.
Yeah.
What is it? What a weird. Has it lost its fins?
I don't
I
know.
haven't seen
Yeah. It's kind of weird, does it?
it. It's big.
And this one is big, you know, if you can look closer, yeah. It's giant. We're about to see polar bears in 30 minutes though. So I'll see you guys then. Bye. Hey guys, I just saw a polar bear in here. Oh, it's coming by now. Let's walk past that. If you didn't see it.
Oh, he was here, now he's gone.
Yeah. We'll just wait until we can see the polar bear again. Now, you guys know, the only bears we have here are wombats. I don't know if they're bears, but they're similar. And we also have koala bears. So, yeah, we don't have any of the, like, harmful bears that Americans have, like, so... You know what they say, though? If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. Yeah, so just wait for the polar bear to come back. It's probably gonna come at 12:30. Okay, now wait. Oh, this might be too long, so I'll just skip to the actual time. Hi guys, this is Alex from the future. I just want to say that the polar bear scene is a bit long, so if you want to, you can just skip ahead. Like, skip the polar bear scene and just continue the rest of the video. Like, yeah. Anyways, we'll go to the polar bear scene now. See ya. It's coming out now. Everyone, look. Yeah, look, it's a polar bear, everyone. That's the polar bear. Yeah, look, it's a polar bear. Hello there, mate. Welcome to Australia. We don't have you polar bears here. Yeah, so.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, big boy. Yeah, look at
He's
you.
gonna go for a swim.
Yeah, are you gonna go for your swim? Yeah. You look massive though, mate, you know?
Good afternoon everyone, welcome to SeaWorld and welcome to Polar Bear Shores. My name is Courtney and I'm one of the very lucky polar bear specialists here at SeaWorld. That is enough about me though, we are here to talk about our beautiful bears today. And the bear that you can see out on the exhibit, her name is Mishka. She is our youngest polar bear and she is our only female. So we do have 3 polar bears here at SeaWorld. We have Mishka, we have her father Hudson and her uncle Nelson. So Hudson and Nelson are twin brothers. So all of our bears are currently related, but I'm not going to let Mishka wait any longer. I did show her some fun toys back of house to ask her if she wanted to come out and hang out with you guys. So I'm going to chuck those in for her.
Aren't those her toys?
Up and over here.
Ah.
What?
Let's see if she gets it. Yeah, wow, look.
Alrighty, so I've just offered Mishka a few new toys. There are a few little treats in there for her as well. But one of our jobs is making sure every day is as different as possible for our polar bears. So today Mishka has been quite playful, so I've played into that with her today, putting those few new toys in there. Mishka, however, will get to them in her own time. She is quite known for leaving things in there for about an hour and then coming back to play with them, so we'll see how she goes this morning. But it is all about offering our bears choice if they want something different in their day. So offering Mishka something a little bit more fun in there and seeing how she interacts with it. So how we do make their days as different as possible. Apart from the 2 exhibits that you see here, we also have 6 back of house areas for our bears too. So we do rotate them throughout the day, so they have different scenery throughout the day. Also what they eat is different every day. So quite often we get asked is what do polar bears eat? 98% of what these guys eat is seal. Obviously we're not going to feed them seals here. We love and care for them very much and they all have names. Apart from that, it is a completely different species of seal that these guys will be feeding on. A much fattier, a blubbery species. So here we substitute that rather with different meats and fish. So that fish is anything from a tiny little pilchard or sardine to a massive big tuna or trevally. And their meat is anything from pork, chicken, beef, veal, pretty much anything we can get our hands on for these guys. But we don't just put their food in a bowl every day either. That'd be a little bit boring. So we do present their food differently every day, making them use those natural foraging behaviours that these guys have. So one of a polar bear's best attributes is actually their sense of smell. So these guys can actually smell up to 30 kilometres away. They have an incredible sense of smell. Now through polar bear breeding season, the male polar bears can actually smell up to 50 kilometres away. So they have an incredible sense of smell. You can see Mishka there, her little nose going crazy. She can smell a few of those treats. She's going to wait till they float into the shallower water, I think, before she tries to get them. If Mishka does get in the water today, you will notice her fur. So polar bears have incredible fur. It is actually completely hollow. So it is a common misconception that polar bears are white. Polar bears are actually translucent. So if you hold their fur up to the light, it actually completely disappears. So these guys are actually see-through bears. So that's why our polar bears are a little bit of that creamy colour, because they're just reflecting that creamier colour surface that they're on. But that's why the bears in the Arctic are
look, she's standing up.
because they are reflecting that bright white ice.
Look at that, guys.
Now, one of the most common questions we get asked here at SeaWorld is, isn't it too hot for polar bears on the Gold Coast? Which is a very, very valid question. Now, places where these guys are from, in places like Canada, it does reach temperatures in excess of 30 degrees. So polar bears are actually really well adapted to different climates. So here at SeaWorld, we know we are not the Arctic. We are trying to mimic an Arctic summer. So polar bears are really well adapted, as I said. So their fur is hollow, so they're really good at regulating their own body temperature. Underneath that fur, you may see on her front paw, it's a little bit shaved. I will let you know why it's shaved in just a moment. But the skin underneath her fur is completely black, which actually helps her to regulate her own body temperature as well. But different ways that we can combat the heat for them here at SeaWorld. That water that she's reluctant to get into, it is chilled. So it is cold all year round. It sits about 18 degrees. When we first opened here, that water was about 12 to 13 degrees, and we found that the bears didn't really go in. So 18 degrees was that happy medium for them to jump in and cool off. We do always try to give our bears access to an indoor and an outdoor enclosure at any one time.
Oh, look, she's gonna play with her toy.
As you can see to the right, there is a little door here, and there's one to the left as well. So we do always try to give them access to indoors and outdoors. So all of our indoor enclosures are fully air conditioned as well. So if they're feeling the heat out here, they can pop back and get a little bit of reprieve back there. We do also produce 3 tons of ice every day for our bears too, which keeps us very fit as keepers and keeps these guys nice and happy as well. But we do put that in different locations every day to make it fun and different for them as well. So all of our ice today is in those back of house areas. So you're going to watch Mishka with that little toy there. There are a few little treats in there. So polar bears actually do have quite a sweet tooth. So in the summer months in the Arctic, when they don't have access to seal, they would be foraging on things like barks and berries. So they do have a little bit of a sweet tooth. So in that little toy there is a few dried fruits for Mishka. So there's dried fig and apricot in there that she's going to have a little bit of a munch on. Everything in moderation for these guys. Now how much a polar bear eats in the day does depend on the time of year. So polar bears typically have a breeding and a non-breeding season. So we have just come out of polar bear breeding season. So these guys are very relaxed at the moment. So especially for the boys, they do still go through those breeding behaviours. Polar bears in the wild and here as well, the boys actually lose up to 100 kilos through that breeding season. So it really gives you a mindset of a polar bear, and it is not food through that time of the year. So this time of year, our bears are very, very restful. All they want to do is eat and sleep because they have expelled so much energy through that breeding season. So this time of year is a very sleepy time of year for our bears. They will be sleeping for about 80% of the day this time of year. Now I did say I would explain Mishka's shaved paw. So you can see on her right front paw there is a little bit of a shaved patch. Now here at SeaWorld, we are protected contact with our polar bears, which means we are never physically in there with them. That doesn't mean that we don't have a great relationship with them though. So that little shaped paw is actually a husbandry behaviour that our bears are learning. They are learning a voluntary blood draw. So what that means is we're able to ask them back of house, they pop their paw into a little sleeve, we're able to shape that patch of fur, and we're actually able to take a blood sample from our bears voluntarily, which is really, really amazing. But those behaviours do not happen without some sort of relationship and trust with our polar bears. Now, polar bears, Mishka here weighs about 320 kilos. Our boys weigh just over 500 kilos. So you cannot make a 500 kilo animal do anything they don't want to do, nor do we want them to do anything they don't want to do. So everything we do here is completely voluntary, and it is all through positive reinforcement, which is really incredible for these guys. So we can ask Mishka to open her mouth, we can check every single one of her teeth, make sure her dental is A-OK. We can get her to present those paws, we can ask her to put her whole body up to the mesh, and we can make sure that everything is perfect on Mishka, making sure she is in the top health possible for a polar bear.
Yeah. Now, let's see those teeth,
Alright
Mishka.
guys, as Mishka explores those toys that I've thrown in for her a little bit more, I'll let you stay and enjoy Mishka. I will stay up here for the next 10 or 15 minutes. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to come on over and ask. If not, guys, please enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld and stick around and enjoy Mishka. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, so let's see if Mishka plays with them. So, Mishka, come on, Mishka. Mishka. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Okay, so you're free to skip ahead if you want, guys, but I'm just gonna continue recording Mishka. Yeah, looks like she's going back, so anyways, see you guys. Okay guys, so we're at the stingray area, and I touched it. Jeez. I touched it. No, I actually did. It feels, yeah.
Very slimy, isn't it?
Yeah, very slimy. If you don't know, guys, if you look closely here, there's actually a rule that you're allowed to touch it on its sides. Like both its sides, but not its but not on its head or its tail. So yeah, I reckon if you do that it will attack you. Yeah, so yeah.